Hey guys, welcome back to Tarot by Cherie. How are my beloveds doing today? Let's take a quick look into today's reading and see what Spirit has for my beloveds. All right. Hope everyone's out there doing kind things and receiving your gifts. Like I told you were going to. All right. Look at this layout, guys. All right. Well, it had a good start anyway. So I'm seeing you guys are really putting some thought into what you're doing lately. You're trying to get this clarity on the things you're holding on to and that aren't working. Okay, we have the Seven of Swords here. These are things aren't working, okay? Things that are making you feel uneasy. These aren't things that are making you feel like you're in the flow of things and positive outcomes are coming. This is the opposite, okay? But the nicety of it all is you're taking the time. Some of you are taking a break right now. If this is you, please comment below the video. All right, but I am seeing a lot of you gaining clarity. A lot of you might be feeling now that something big is coming. All right, so you're getting clarity on, you know, and this isn't out there, guys. If you're feeling, maybe you're having some kind of lucid dreams about wealth, or you're feeling like something to do with money is coming toward you, all right? You're seeing yourself this way as an abundant, happy, secure, with that beautiful elation baseline type thing, all right? If you're feeling like something big and beautiful is coming, it is no coincidence and it's not by mistake, okay? All right. Let's keep going. I'm seeing something new, some kind of new start that you're going to commit to, Aquarius. All right, this is going to be something you're going to love and you're going to be very focused on it to the point where you're going to be fully just zeroed in on this, fully committed, okay? And you are going to be speaking your truth about this. Some people might be trying to talk you away from this or talk you out of something or try to tell you something different than what you're trying to do here. All right. So, but you're going to stand up for yourself and you feel totally confident in standing alone at this point on your decisions and, you know, your thinking, your thought processes, even if they're totally different than what everybody else is thinking, doing, and saying, right? You are now confident with this Seven of Wands that what's good for you may not be good for everybody else, okay? But it's good for you. And you're standing on that point, okay? No more fear of what people are going to say about you, think about you, or, you know, if they're not accepting you. If they don't accept you, let them take a hike, all right? So King of Cups with the Queen of Wands, all right? So this is a couple moving toward some unknowns right now, and this is creating stuckness, all right? So I don't know what this truly is about, but I get the feeling that this is about you, Aquarius, and your certain someone that you're with, and you're moving into a territory of the unknown right now, all right? If this applies to you, please comment below the video. All right. All right, so we have the Five of Pentacles. So somebody who's been really having this experience of feeling left out in the cold and going through a confusing time in your life, I feel. All right, very confusing. You might be a single mother out there. I see you moving toward happiness, okay? Something is about to happen. Something is about to come into your life that's going to be all-encompassing as far as change goes. It's a positive change, bringing in happiness and abundance. And I don't feel like this is a monetary abundance. This is just joy, pure joy, okay? All right, so with that being said, We have some good news coming in. This is about something that some of you are trying to manifest. You want balance for you and your children. You have a child or children, and you're trying to manifest something in right now. I'm seeing good news around your money. So if it is money that you're trying to manifest, you can bet that something is going to show up for you very quickly. All right. You're bringing it in through manifestation. All right. Here we have the Queen of Cups and the King of Swords. I was just getting ready to say how very different you both are. All right. So you're trying to, you want to stay in this love relationship. Okay. You want to do this for whatever reason. Well, because you love each other, but it's just not working. Okay. And you're both experiencing a tower moment at this very in this time frame, in this very moment. You're experiencing this tower moment, and regarding love. Okay, so let's see if we can get more on this. Okay, so there's a victory coming in regarding finances, and this is going to make you very, very happy. Okay, again, we have good news with this Knight of Pentacles. This is good news around money, around prosperity. All right, and we have your emotions are getting ready. You're getting ready for something big, guys, to happen. Okay, this thing is not going to be small. It's not going to be an ordinary thing. It's going to be good news around your money, and right next to that you have the Wheel, which is prosperity. It's wealth. It's also spiritual protectiveness, okay? And then you have your emotions are just going to be overflowing with joy and happiness and security, okay? And we have the Ace of Cups on top of the Strength card. So this is going to not just be a lot of happiness. This is going to be you're overjoyed, okay? This is something you've been wanting, and it's coming in as a victory for you, okay? So this is good news. Victory around the Wheel of Fortune. I always tell you guys, these two cards are connected in my layouts. So they're basically telling us now that there's going to be a victory around this Wheel of Fortune. So what does that tell you? All right. All right, let's keep going. We have Judgment here next to Aquarius. So I feel like somebody might judge you in some manner. You might come across someone who is going to be judging you, and this could be like a father figure or a boss figure. It looks to be like something at work, actually, guys. You have the Eight of Pentacles over here. So this is a boss figure in this case. Your boss has been judging you, all right? Somebody or many of you don't get along with your boss, okay? And you feel like he's always checking you out, judging you, you know, not seeing you in the positive light you should be being seen in, okay? And you're wondering all the time why he chooses to see you in this light. But you are the star. Don't forget it. Don't let one person's view of you change your ability to see who you truly are. All right, over here, I'm seeing an ending to this boss figure. So he's on his way out the door, guys. So you don't have to put up with this. I just heard the word leering, like he stares at you. You catch him staring at you. All right, whoever this is, comment below the video. Just put leering, okay? But, and I'll know what you're talking about. But he's on his way out the door. All right, he's leaving. He's ending. He's going away. All right. So this is good news for you guys that have been suffering, you know, and just feeling this, you know, judgy kind of feeling while you're at work. That's terrible. No one should have to go through that. So here I'm seeing this, this person, all right, somebody's really focusing on you. Like they view you as their happiness. And they often feel conflicted though when they're around you. I feel like somebody's withholding information from you. They want to tell you something, but they're afraid that you'll move away from them possibly, and they're not willing to take the chance of a loss, of losing you. So they keep their emotions bottled up inside. Okay? They want to come out they want to come out and make some kind of offer, or tell you, you know, that they have some kind of feelings for you. All right. But they're often, you know, just feeling this intense, you know, feeling of just being conflicted, feeling conflicted about it. All right. Even though they know that it might work out for them if they did take this chance and you were actually interested, that would rock their world. And they know this, okay? But still, in all, they're not ready. They're just not ready yet, okay? This person will come out when they're ready, and this is going to be a total surprise. I don't know if it's going to be a good one or a bad one, but it is going to be a surprise. All right, Ten of Pentacles, guys, this is things starting to come together for you. All right, I feel like this is offering with this Queen of Pentacles some type of abundance for somebody. So somebody's doing really well right now financially. All right, although you might be feeling like what you're doing to gain this financial windfall that you're feeling right now is making you feel stuck in some manner, because it's not, you're feeling like you're not doing the right thing. Is that making sense to somebody? You're not doing the right thing, so this part makes you feel stuck, but you are seeing wealth coming in, okay? You're keeping it to yourself. You have the Hermit over here. So you're keeping this to yourself and pulling in your money. All right, Five of Cups is somebody's going through some kind of a burden today regarding something to do with a decision that needs to be made regarding a job or a career. So I see that you might not be working right now. This is for someone not working who's feeling burdened and saddened and getting ready to make a decision regarding some type of some type of work or a job, a career, something along that line. All right, there's movement here. I see a lot of masculine energy and a lot of movement towards some type of growth with this Ace of Wands here. Okay, so this could be family. This could be like a business you're starting, or a bunch of you collaborating, a collaboration of sorts, something at work where you're getting together with people, or even some kind of project that you're working on. This could be something that people are getting ready to put together in order to help others, perhaps. I'm seeing like this is going to be this is going to bring in a lot of personal growth for you, and it's going to set you on a track that is going to be very positive. And let me see if I can get more on this. There's a lot of movement around this. I feel like whoever you are, you're trying to get others involved as well, and you are going to see a lot of people come to the plate that are going to want to be a part of this collaboration of sorts. Okay, something you're wanting is coming, and it's big, and it's like a whole new start, okay, which is different for you because you've been feeling ignored. Actually, you've been feeling, you know, the complete opposite. But I do see a lot of happiness coming in. This is something you've been wanting. It's happening. It's going to happen. All right, and it involves other people, and it's going to be your justice. Okay, so you're gaining your justice on this thing that you've been wanting. This is the card of want coming to fruition. All right, so you're about to have a great big dream of yours come into play, Aquarius. Okay, so this is very positive, and it's going to be, it looks like a new financial beginning for you. All right, now I'm seeing the card of opportunity here and balance around your money. All right, so Something is ending and I see something new beginning. This is a new opportunity coming in, okay? This is going to have something to do with your finances, and it's going to bring in balance. All right, so again, it feels like somebody's going to take advantage of some type of opportunity. You're going to get involved, and it's going to turn out really, really well for you. All right, here I'm seeing information coming into my Aquariuses about a partnership. Okay, now I don't know if this is about love or a business partnership of sorts, but this is not good news. This is some kind of setback and upset around this partnership. All right, so you're going to hear about something very soon. It's coming in quickly, and this is going to feel like a setback with this partnership, and it's going to be somewhat upsetting to you. All right, use your intuition on this and have empathy for all, guys. We're going to keep going with this reading because I feel like there's more here, guys, for us. All right, so just hang in there for a quick second and let me give a quick shuffle here. There is more messages that need to be heard today, so just hang in there for a quick sec. See what Spirit wants us to have. All right, so Seven of Pentacles again. All right, this is more about this setback, this financial setback. All right, you're going to be in you're going to be taking a break. This break involves work. Something's going to happen, guys. All right, something's going to happen where you're not going to be working. It looks like things are going to just stop. This is going to feel like some heartache and a setback. This is happening soon, okay? You're going to be focusing on the part of this that you're going to be hearing information that is going to feel upsetting to you. But there's another way to look at this, okay? There's another way. There's financial stuff attached to this that, you know, is going to also bring in some kind of a cushion. So guys, be prepared, okay? This might be a good time, and I'm not trying to spread fear for my fear people out there who, you know, are living in fear right now. You're hearing things, you're believing everything you hear. There's all kinds of crap out there about viruses and this and that, and, you know, the world's coming to an end. Stop scrolling. If you're a person, you know, even myself, I'm very strong, but I don't want this stuff in my psyche. I don't want this negativity. You know, 90% of the stuff on the cell phone is garbage. It's untrue. It's AI. So stop, all right? Find a new hobby. Find something you enjoy that brings peace. Find a channel on TV that's comical, or scroll on your phone and look at, you know, animal stories that have happy endings, all right? Please. All right, but this is something that is coming, whether you feel fearful or not. This is going to be a break from work. That doesn't sound so bad. All right, but there's also going to be some kind of money attached to this. This is going to feel like a heartbreak to some and upset. Some of you are going to be very focused on the upsetting part of this, but that's up to you. You can focus on this part if you like, okay? So make sure, guys, without trying to spread fear, that's not my intention. I just want you to be ready. Make sure you have enough water, food, okay, for a period of, you know, maybe 10 days, maybe, you know, a little bit longer than that. It appears like there's going to be some kind of something where things are going to stop, I feel. I feel like stillness, something's going to stop, or a lot of things are just going to, I don't know how to get this across, but just know that things are going to get quiet. Things are going to stop. Things are going to shut down. Things are going to feel like the whole world just stopped. Everything stopped, okay? It's going to be for a temporary period of time. have bottled water on hand, TP, you know, all the things that you could think of that you're going to need to have at least 10 days worth, and be prepared. Worst case scenario is nothing happens and you're going to use all those things, right? All right, so here I'm seeing there's a burden between two people who care very much about each other. All right, there's a lot of focus on the masculine who's in the middle of two feminines here, okay? So I feel like this is creating obviously a burden. This could be a third party, or it doesn't need to be. It could just be a situation that has come up between these two feminines and a masculine, and it is creating a burden. And if this is you, comment below the video. All right, let's continue. I'm seeing some type of yeah, there's going to be some type of confusion here. Guys, I'm getting that some of you are feeling confused, actually. All right, feeling confused, needing something positive to come in. Okay, this card of positivity, it's usually something good financially or something positive getting ready to arrive. It's next to you are the star. Okay, so you're really wanting this, needing this right now because of all the confusion that's going on. All right, I do have masculine energy here. All right, I see that a lot of you can go to people who will be very supportive to you right now. If you are someone who is needing the support, you have masculine energy around you. This could be family members. This could be people you can go to for support, okay? I do feel like the masculine energy is the strong energy, and the ones that are going to be, you know, especially Aquarius, they're going to be very supportive and loving at a time where there is a lot of confusion in the world. All right, I'm going to end on this note, guys. I hope that you enjoyed today's reading. And for my scaredy cats out there, there's no reason to be afraid. Everything's going to be fine. And what I expressed, there's a possibility it may not even happen. So just go about your business like you normally would. All right, just have enough on hand, and have a beautiful rest of your day, guys.